Hi everyone, my name's Charlie and I've helped over 150 people win their PIP claims and I received PIP myself. So over the past year, it's been a nightmare. Over the past year, I've created something that is a game changer. The haters are going to hate it. The government is not going to like it because it's going to empower you. It's going to help you understand exactly where you score within PIP. It's going to help you fill out your forms and be more focused on what the DWP need to understand. It is going to help you massively during the assessments. Instead of talking about crap that is not relevant or writing them a fucking novel, it is going to help you go when they ask you a question about preparing food. It is going to help you get to the point so that they can treat you fairly. So what is it? What is it? Okay. It's a test. If you order this test, it's available on my Calendly. I'll show you how to get to that in a bit. If you order it, you get an email and there are 9 links on the email. So there's 9 parts to the test. You have 2 weeks to do it because if you've got brain fog, if you get migraine or something, you've got 2 weeks to do it, okay? Also, say for example, you're doing the preparing food one and you need a break, you can take a 60-minute break. All the questions that are in the test, if you study my videos, all the questions is available. It's on YouTube. It's for free. Okay. What you're paying for with this test, because it is a paid product. Okay. It's been a fucking nightmare to design this, to build this. I kid you not, it's taken over a year. Right. So what you'd be paying for is the report with the answers on it of where you score. Because there is no software available that can do this. Because PIP is so fucking complicated. There is no software. I've tried. This is why it's taken so long. And there's no easy way to go through someone's answers. You can't do it based on numbers. You can't because things interlink. For example, if someone sits and uses an aid when they're using the shower, then that tells me a lot about a person when it comes to dressing and undressing, when it comes to preparing food, when it comes to moving around. It all interlinks. And honestly, I'm just going to be really honest with you. Most of you are rubbish understanding where you score within PIP. Rubbish. Even with the guides that I've got, so many of you struggle to know where you stand with the points. It's not your fault. Even though I'm saying most of you are rubbish, it's not your fault. It's because PIP, the PIP thing, is complicated to fuck, right? It really is. If this test had been available when I was first chronically ill, I would have 100% paid for it. I would have brought it, right? Now, it's obviously your choice. You don't have to. You can use all the free stuff. But I'm going to show you some of the test, and I'm going to show you the report that you get at the end, and then you can just decide yourself. So how do you book the test? How do you order it? Go onto my YouTube channel. You can click on any video. Let's click on Act Now. Because, have you signed the petition? Have you signed the petition? So if we click on Act Now, in the description, this bit here, if you click more, there's the link to the petition. I'm going to put a link in the description on this video as well. So you simply click on this. Yes, we want to leave YouTube. And it takes you to the Calendly page. Now, at the time of filming this video, I haven't actually done this yet, but there'll be one here that says the test. That will be the one to click on. And the price of it will be £150. That price is based on feedback given by people that are chronically ill, have actually completed the test, seen what the results are, and then I've said to them, how much would you have paid for that? That's where I've got the price from. And obviously the time it takes to actually go through and mark it. So let's have a quick look at the test. This is part of dressing and undressing. Are you wearing oversized clothing? Is it much easier for you to put on due to your condition? Yes. See, there's a percentage complete here. On average, how many days a week do you spend wearing comfy clothes that you could also sleep in? Ooh. Now, if some of you are thinking, I don't know, when you get the test, we also send you a daily life tracker. So you can, before you even start the test, you can track your life so you can work out your averages. Again, if you can do this yourself and don't need to pay, brilliant. All I want is those people that are truly chronically ill. I just want you to win. That's all I want. However you manage it, so long as you're being honest at all times, I support you. How many days in the past week did you change into clean clothes? I managed actually 5 to 7. Do you struggle to put socks on? Fuck yes. Socks are evil. Right, let me show you the report you get. You're going to love it. So you get this report, which is literally like which is the format of the points. Your initials and date go there, and then we will say what score you are. Okay, so 4 points. Then you get your outcome. So it says what you're entitled to. And some of you might think you're entitled to it, you might not be. And whenever I work with people, they always say, if I'm not entitled to it, please just tell me. And I do. It's not often that happens, but I will say to people if I don't think they're entitled to it. This will confirm for you, obviously based on the information you've provided. And then just the rates to remind people, because a lot of people get a bit unsure about that. Now, I've specifically kept the report simple, because PIP is actually quite simple. Once you figure out where your daily life is within the PIP assessment, it's pretty straightforward. And my clients are always a bit shocked by how straightforward the answers are on the forms. So once you've got this information, you can be a lot more focused on your forms. You can be a lot more focused during your assessments because you understand what it is they're trying to figure out. That's not the end of the conversation in the assessment. They'll ask further questions to try and figure out if you're telling the truth and obviously why. But by having this score, it empowers you. It takes away the grey area. The bits, so many of you focus on stuff that is absolutely not relevant. Sleep. It's not relevant. There is no point when it comes to sleep. Fucking stairs. Stairs. It's not relevant when it comes to moving around. They are not interested in what happens with stairs. This test will keep you on track. Finally, I also thought it was important to have an option that you could do in the privacy of your own home without actually having to say some things out loud. Because more often than not, when I'm working with clients, they say things to me that they've never said to anyone because PIP is so invasive. It's very, very difficult. I really hope this helps. I truly believe this is a game changer.